Today, my current budget is €1, and I'm still gonna set up the best youth academy in the world with a budget of what, basically less than 1% of our entire transfer budget. I'm gonna absolutely dominate with this team. It's really bad right now, and I'm not allowed to make any signings at all. It's youth academy or bust, but lucky for me, I can make some sales. So let's get some players on the transfer list and let's sell some people. We can sell Bradley Dack. That would give us a bit of money. Lucky for me, I have one scout out in China already, but with 550k, I can definitely send the other two out. It's pretty cheap to send your scouts out anyway, but my scouts are terrible because I'm broke. How much would it cost to send one to Africa? It's not that expensive. 42k for Northern Africa, but 14k anywhere else. So let's go to Tanzania for 9 months. That only costs 42k. Let's look for some Tanzanian defenders, I guess. I don't know. In China, we're looking for striker, left wing, and right wing. So with this other scout, we might be able to go somewhere else. No, we should probably still go somewhere cheap. We could go Eastern Europe. That's still 45k. Asia's cheap though. 15k anywhere I go. Let's go to the Middle East somewhere. Pick a war-torn country. Any war-torn country. Let's go with Syria for 9 months. Let's look for the future of the Syrian midfield. How about that? China, Tanzania, and Syria, because that's where all I can afford to go to. Maybe with a bit more money, then we can go to some first world countries. But for now, we're going to scout our first scout report and see what we end up with. And in China, look at Zhong Chen. He looks good. A weekly wage of 400 is not that much. How much of a hit is that on our budget? Yeah, basically nothing, which is great news. Of course, it does cost money to sign these youth academy players, so we need to be careful who we sign and who we don't sign, because some might be more expensive than others. None of these guys from Tanzania are that good though, and Syria is kind of the same. Okay, we do have one player though. Can I pay for coaches? That's the question. Well, probably not, unless I can get any for cheap. I don't think I can. Like, one coach is 5,200. Sorry, I'm completely blocking it. And my weekly budget is 10,000, so basically nothing. Maybe I can get one coach for attack, and that's basically it. And that cuts my budget in half. Now I'm at 231k. Okay, I can keep balancing this though. I can make this work. I don't want to sell too many players because I don't want to be completely terrible, but we can sell one or two for sure just to make a bit more money. And it's another scouting report. Anyone good? Kong Zhu looks good. Or is it Joe? I suppose it's Joe. Kong Zhou. Shout out Guan Yu Zhou, former F1 driver. Yeah, Zhou here. He could be something decent. Obviously, we have that coach in attacking as well, so that's good for him. He can develop, but Zhong Cheng, I fear, might not be that good. And nothing good from Syria or Tanzania, although that's not really a surprise. But we may have a striker here. And with our player sales, we're up to over $1 million. Let's go. 1.468 million in the bank, and we're top of the league. This is pretty nice. I might be able to make this work. Maybe I could have got some better scouts. I don't know. Well, we'll just keep on simming and see what we can do. And another month of scouting. Kang Zhang looks good. Bing Wen Fang also looks good. We've got Zhang and Fang here. I'm going to say no to them though, because they're both 14, which means it's going to take ages for them to turn 16 and be able to be promoted to the first team. But look at this guy, Samuel Wanyika, I should say. Yeah, I am going to promote him though, just because his base potential is a little bit higher. Yeah, he's got more potential than Joe. He is 44 rated though, but if I make him an attacker, he'll get coaching. So let's make him a left winger, which is an attacking role, and then he'll get the coaching, which means he'll develop quicker. Still nobody yet from Syria, mainly because they're war-torn, which is a bit of an issue. But that's okay. That means we're going to get rid of Chen because we have Wanyika now. How about this guy, Nasir Hausawi? Usually I don't promote people who have 93 potential. Usually I go 94 plus. But if we give him enough games, maybe he'll be fine. He is bottom of the youth academy though. I don't know. Either way, Wanyika now gets better in 4 weeks instead of however long it was last time. We can still put him on left mid play styles, but he'll get better at the rate of an attacker now. So it's just better. And Hausawi is 6'2", so he's really good. I might be able to get more coaches now actually because I have more money. Didn't even think of that. Yeah, 45k. Okay, I can definitely get coaches now. Okay, and I can only get 4 coaches, so these are the guys that I'm just stuck with now. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. And we still have over $1 million. But we just got to keep this money. And I scouted someone else from China. This is Huang. Chao Huang potentially could be our right winger. So we have Wanyika on the left, Huang on the right, and then Kong Zhu up front, or Kong Zhou up front. Hausawi is the lowest potential in the youth academy. I'll just wait to see what his potential is. Maybe a more accurate bracket of his potential. I'm liking Wanyika's though. 82 to 94. It's very, very good going. He's just so low rated. I don't know. We definitely have the money anyway to make any signings that we need. I'll keep on scouting youth academy players until the end of the year, and then we'll go broke again. Okay, we're back at the end of the season, and I think we got promoted. Yeah, League 2 playoff winners. Okay, didn't even ask for that. We finished last in the playoffs, and we still won them somehow. Where's this? League 2 playoffs. Yeah, we did. We beat Cambridge on penalties and then scraped by Chesterfield. It's a real underdog story, because this team does not deserve to be there. After all the players that we sold at the start of the season, we do not deserve to be promoted, but we are promoted. We're gonna get smoked next year in League 1, but I don't care. This is why I'm not so bothered. We have a really, really good academy to work with now. The highest potential player is Wanyika still, and then Mulba, and then Huang. Let me introduce you to a couple of these guys. Mulba is a left back we found from Tanzania. In this crop of scouting, he looks really, really good. Also, Patrick Setia from the same crop in Tanzania. Hausawi looks a bit outdated. I'm going to release him at this point. Al-Rashidi, by the way, the Syrian central midfielder, looks good. Wanyika, we already know. Samuel the Beast. I have 2 right wingers here. Huang is better than Mao, so I'm going to release Mao We still have Huang, and then obviously we still have Kong Joe up front. Joe is now 17, so I might actually promote him to the first team. Same as Semal Al-Rashidi. Al-Rashidi actually could start immediately. So could Patrick Mulbat, to be honest. The problem is, though, I can only promote one of them, because now we're into a new season. You can see my current budget is 25,000, which is exactly enough to promote one youth academy player. I'm now no longer allowed to sell anybody from this first team at all. All of these guys have to get released because I'm not allowed to make a single cent off them. The only money I'm allowed to make is now from the youth academy, so I'm only allowed to promote one of them, and whoever I promote, I'm gonna have to sell immediately. And in terms of value, Al-Rashidi is going to be the most valuable, which really sucks because his potential is really good, but he's got to be the one for me to promote. And Al-Rashidi is showing great potential, but he's also worth 1.8 million. So if I sell him, like, I'm gonna have enough money to get everyone else up to the first team, and I'll be able to send out more scouting missions. And there's offers, 2.3 and 2.15 million for him. I'm going to accept them both, and it'll be sad to lose Al-Rashidi. We'll leave him on our shortlist anyway, just so we can track his career, just in case he does anything significant or amazing. And we now have a current budget of exactly 1.785 million, and Al-Rashidi is gone to Kazimpasa, I think that is, KSP in Turkey. But with that money, we can promote players to the first team. So we'll be keeping Patrick Mulba, we'll be keeping Kong Joe, he can get to the first team as well, and we can also fire our worst scout and buy a new one. We can buy one of these 4-star, 3-star scouts. We'll still have 300k, so we'll still have enough for some missions. I can go to some better countries as well. Let's try out Uruguay for 9 months. Oh, actually, that's going to cost 360. Okay, 360k. I can't quite do that, but I can go to like Mexico for 9 months. I can do that, and we need center mids and CDM. So let's try that. We're after selling our Syrian central midfielders, so we do now need one. And now I can't go to like South America for 9 months. I have like 200k, something like that. We'll go back to Asia though. This time we'll go to East, or we were in Western Asia before, or we were in Middle East, sorry. So let's go to like Southeastern Asia. Why not? Let's find the No, I feel like I go to Cambodia enough times. Let's go to Myanmar for 9 months, which is basically just jungle, I think. I don't really know. I've never been to Myanmar, so I wouldn't know these things. We have a left back. We have a center back. We could do with another center back, so let's look for another center back, I guess. And with the remainder of our money, yeah, see, we can't do that. I still have like 150k though, so I could go to Eastern Europe. Yeah, okay, I could go to Bulgaria for 9 months. We don't need attackers because we have the Chinese players. We could go with a goalkeeper though. We do need a goalkeeper. Let's find a Bulgarian goalkeeper. I like that. How much money do I have now? Oh, 26k. I'm broke again. Damn. Just like that, I can only promote one more player. Oh, I'm broke. The only way for me to make money is to sell, and I can't buy any more coaches. Okay, I am gonna have to sell someone. Who's worth the most? Patrick Mulba, the left back, by miles. Well, maybe I can leave that until January. How about that? Because they might be worth more in January. So we'll have Joe up front, we'll have Mulba at left back, and we'll have, who else do we have? That was it. It was just Joe and Mulba. Okay, well, it's a good place to start. And our first academy intake, Jorge Ponce. I would like to sign him, but I can't afford to. I have to reject him. I don't even have the opportunity to sign him at the bottom of the screen. It's just reject player. It's my only option. If there is anyone really, really good, I'll have to sell to buy. And there is this Bulgarian goalkeeper, Bogdan Konstantinov. Oh, and he does look good. For Patrick Mulbach, I could get like 1.8 million. That would set me up for the rest of the season. But Patrick Mulbach, I can get so much more for him. Okay, I'm going to risk it. I think I have to forego some of these transfers, or I can leave him here and just hope that no other club picks him up, but it's unlikely. We'll keep trying though. We'll keep trying. Okay, it's been a month. Is the goalkeeper still here? He is. Okay, I can just leave him there then. Let's just leave him there and see how long we can leave him there for. Anyone in Mexico? Not really. A few guys that look fine, but nobody that looks particularly good. Same for Myanmar. Okay, I'm just going to keep doing this. I'll see you all in January, and then we'll make a decision. Okay, we're back in January now, and we have found literally nothing in Mexico. In Myanmar, we do have this guy, Kwan Kiang, who hasn't been taken away by any other club. And in Bulgaria, we've got 3 guys now. Bogdan Konstantinov, Blagun Kovachev, and also Ivo Dimov. And I want to sign all 3 of them, and I don't want to pass up on any of them. Dimov, and Kovachev, I should say, is an exciting prospect. Okay, Dimov we can get rid of, but Konstantinov we should be keeping as a backup goalkeeper and an actual goalkeeper. And Mulbat is now 1.8 million in value, but Joe is up as well, and he doesn't have loads of potential. He's actually not that good. I'm going to go with Joe. I'm going to put Joe on the transfer list instead. Let's see if we can sell him, and let's see if we can develop our youth academy a bit more. We have offers from Mulbat, but we're going to say no to them all. Kong Joe has an offer from Rukapet Termalika. Not quite sure where that is, but we will be selling him there. 702k in the budget. We like to see it. And he's now on our short list alongside Al-Rashidi, who is still at KSP, and we're 19th in the league, but we have money. Let's sign these guys up. Of our goalkeepers, okay, they're still both available. Let's get them signed. Kovachev, most potential in the academy. Lovely stuff. And then from Myanmar, yes, Kwan Kiang we can sign up. Brilliant. And I can also get coaches. Oh my god, it's just freed up everything for me. Now I'm able to do stuff. Oh, thank god. Kiang we can actually promote straight to the first team, so we will be doing that alongside Kovachev actually. And Kiang starts instead of Williams here, and then Kovachev can battle Turner for the starting spot in nets. How much money do I have now? 666k. Okay, we just need to make our bucks go miles. miles, but we can do that. I can only buy 2 coaches this year, but I can definitely afford them. Those coaches should now help development. Okay, really good. In the academy as well, we can definitely promote Patrick Setia. He'd definitely start for us. Wanyika wouldn't just yet. Hwang wouldn't just yet, but we'll promote them both hopefully at the same time. But Patrick Setia, he looks like a monster, man. 6 foot tall, but 67 physical. Put Smith in the middle because he's 6'4". But other than that, I like it. I like this so much. And I still have a bit of money. I can carry that through to next season. Let's keep looking at scouts reports though, because they're still important. And I think I found another centre back, Kwan Yunt. He's only 5'10", but he's 17, 65 rated, 80 to 94 potential from Myanmar. He's an absolute shoe-in. So get him up to the first team now. And he starts here. So it's Yunt and Setia and then Smith in the middle. Turner is still starting in nets instead of Kovachev, but not for long. Now we have 5 youth academy players in the starting 11 already. Here we are at the end of the season and we are 19th, but I don't care. It's not about the team's results this year. It's about the development of these players, and they're developing well. Look at Yunt, 67, Setia, 65. Yunt we just found like very recently. We also have plenty of players expiring on their contracts as well, which is great because it makes room for other youth academy guys. That's kind of the whole point. And with our final scouting report, we found this guy, Sao Ung. Thank you, Myanmar. We found a CDM because of you. I think we lost our backup goalkeeper though. I think he demanded to leave and then he left, but it's no big deal. We can just scout again. Besides, Kovachev isn't actually even starting yet, so don't even need to really even worry about that. Okay, we do need strikers though, but that I can sort next year. How much money do we have? 431k. Okay, so we have enough to send out another scouting report next year, so let's go and do that. Okay, like I said, we have enough to set up a new scouting mission, but even in like Suriname it costs 102k. Let's go to Oceania, mix it up. Why don't we go to Papua New Guinea for 9 months, which is basically just like a jungle, I think, basically in real life, like more or less. It's one of the most dangerous countries in the world, actually. Highest crime rates and stuff like that. But we need a Papuan striker, so thanks very much. Please help us with that. Thank you. We actually need 2, to be honest. Well, actually, no, we only need 1 because we sold 1, obviously. What else do we need? I suppose another central midfielder. That would definitely help. See if we can do that in Africa somewhere. Yeah, well, I mean, why not go DR Congo for 9 months and look for a center mid and nothing else? And we just go playmaker, box to box, and keep playing playmaker. Now, what other third world country are we going to exploit? Back to Asia again, because Asia's so big that we can just kind of go anywhere and it'll be different and interesting. Let's go to Southern Asia, but it's not really even that south. What do you think of Bangladesh? Let's go to Bangladesh for 9 months. Yeah, I guess I need a right back from Bangladesh. I don't really know. So I guess we can go with that. Yeah, right back. Why not? Just right back and nothing else. Let's see what that does for us, because we need to get value out of players as well. And I need coaches. Oh, how much do I have now? Oh, 314k. Okay, that's a bit. That should be enough for coaches. I have 6,000. Oh, it's not that much. But I can get a 3-star attacking coach. And I can get another 3-star midfield coach, I guess. Yeah, why not? That'll definitely help. I only have 87k now, though. Let's see how many players I can sign up. Okay, I'm able to sign at least 1 player, but I'm going to be super picky. We need 1 striker, 1 central midfielder, and 1 right back. That's exactly what we need. So let's say I sign Musanyane. Can I sign someone else? I can. How many more can I sign? Oh, I can sign a few players. Okay, I can only sign 3. Okay, well, I can just release these guys and get all my money back, but I can only sign 3 players. Okay, oh, he looks good. Malangi, but he's not a striker, and it's not really what we need. I've got to say no, so we need to keep on looking. How about Gabriel Bol here? 55 rated at 17. That's a little low rated for me. I need to be really picky here. There's still nothing from these scout reports, but I bet I gotta be able to promote these guys very soon. Wanyika's got to be almost there. Same with Chao Huang. Well, do you know what? Let's just promote Chao Huang. How about that? Maybe now is the time we change the formation. Let's do it into this 4-3-3 holding where we play Setia at the back with Nyunt, which is still the most funny name on the entire team. They play Huang on the right wing, Williams or whatever in central midfield, and then yeah, we're looking for that left winger, we're looking for that striker, we're looking for that other centre mid, we're looking for that right back. Obviously that left winger we already have in our academy, Wanyika, with massive potential, so we'll be getting him into the first team as soon as possible. The rest of the positions we still need to find, and I think we've got exactly what we need right here. Rafi Mir at right back, Check Diop in central midfield, who looks nuts by the way, and Chico Wango up front, and obviously Wanyika, who is now 16, we can promote him to the first team. And Rafi Mir, we're going to get him up to the first team as well. For context, by the way, it's January 1st now, so we've been scouting for a couple of months and we're still struggling in the league. As a matter of fact, I think we're last, but for now that's okay. We'll get Wanyika into the starting 11, we'll get Mir into the starting 11 as well. Still short of centre mid, still short of striker, but they are in the academy and they're on the way. We're going to keep checking these scout reports because we're going to have to sell players eventually, which means we need to keep that revolving door revolving. You know, we're going to need extra players here. For example, if I was to sell someone now, it would be Kwan Yunt for 3.6 million, but the longer I can wait, the more I can drum up his value, and the more I can get for him, quite frankly, the more I can get for him. In this extra month of scouting, ooh, he's 14. 75 to 94 potential is good, but 47 rated at 14. He's too low rated and he's too young. I'm not waiting that long to scout someone. Wango, yeah, I could promote Wango to the first team, but we do already have a striker that's 64 rated here. and Andrews will start. And if Andrews doesn't start, Kuiper will start instead. We'll be losing our right back and our centre back this year, though. Sorry, our backup right back and centre back. Won't be losing Setio and Yunt, not just yet. Both left footed, by the way, which is interesting. And our CDM's left footed, and our left back's left footed, and our goalkeeper's left footed. What the hell? And obviously our left winger's left footed. We have a lot of lefty players here. I like it. We have 2 right footed players from our academy. Oh, and Mir probably as well. Yeah. Do you know what? Screw it. Let's just get Wango up to the first team, and then we're just waiting on Czech Diop to take Williams' place, and then we have a full academy team ready to simulate with, which is very exciting. Very, very exciting. All I need is one more wonder kid from this scout report, and then we'll know which position we can sell if we do need to sell someone. We're at the end of our 2nd season here, or maybe our 3rd season actually. Yeah, I think it's our 3rd season actually. We're 23rd. We conceded 101 goals, but we're not bottom, or completely bottom anyway. It's League 1. I don't care. Like, we get relegated back down to League 2. It's not the end of the world. No, it must be our 2nd season. No, it's our 3rd season. It's 2028, 2026, 2027, 2028. I can't count, you know, and I'm not going to say 6, 7. Anyway, this is the team that we have now. Is Diop actually a winger? No. Is he actually a CDM? No, because he's -1, although Kiang is also -1. That might be emblematic. Either way, the team is really, really good. I got Diop into the first team, by the way. He turned 16. Nothing else happened. I wasn't able to sign anyone for our academy either. I forgot that I could sign 3 players, and then I was broke. So I'm now broke again, which means we're probably going to have to sell someone, which is Nisu. Kwan Yunt is 3.9 million. Kwan Kiang has gone up +7 for the year, and we'll only be losing 1 player. But I think the player we might sell is Wango, and I'm gonna sell Wango because we have Josh Andrews under contract for 3 years. I may as well keep him and just keep scouting until I find the god tier striker, and I just quite frankly need to make some money. Okay, so Wango, add him to the transfer list. He should give us all the money we need for this year, and obviously we only have a current budget of €1, so we're completely broke. We need to make some money. There's an offer for Patrick Mulbach, but I'm gonna reject that. He's a bit too good, I think, unfortunately. And here's an offer for Chico Wang, 2 million to go to Newcastle Jets. That is in Australia, which is not far from Papua New Guinea, and that deal is done. Budget 1.485 million. Chico Wang is sold to the Newcastle Jets. And now in the squad, yeah, Andrews just goes up front. Not quite sure who that is, but he now plays up front for us. And the rest of the team is kind of set, to be honest. None of the bench guys compete with any of the guys who are supposed to be starting. Maybe Davis for Mir, but Mir is a right back and Davis is a left back, centre back, so Mir should be starting there. And now we can send our scouts out just to look for strikers, which is great. I want to go with an expensive scouting trip because we can now afford it. So let's go to England for 9 months and just look for a striker. Let's keep it expensive. Let's go to Brazil for 9 months. Let's look for nothing more than a striker. And then we'll go a little bit left of center. Still relatively commonplace to go to Africa to scout. We'll go to Morocco and see what we can find. Let's scout for a couple months and let's just see what we can find. We have a bit of money here to mess around with, so we should be okay for that. Our first academy report, we already have 3 guys who are at some sort of potential to a maximum of 94. I'm gonna sign them all, and just whoever has the most potential can stay and the other 2 guys can go. Okay, we'll be keeping Hancock, although he is a cam, so we're gonna be releasing him. But you know what? Yeah, we'll just keep Jasper Greaves, I guess. Nothing really in Brazil, unfortunately, and nothing really in Morocco either, but I'll keep looking. Let's go a couple months into the future and see what I can find. Okay, check out the strikers I found. We had Greaves before. Get rid of Greaves. We found 2 better guys. Denilson Salish, yeah, he looks good, but Kyle Welch is just better. 58 rated. Get out of here. We got a 65 rated beast here, and Andrews is also 65 rated, but Welch is 16 and he's got so much potential. Get him on a dev plan. That's what I say. This is really, really good now. All that scouting for a striker, and it paid off. We found someone that was just better than the guy that we had before, and we're going to keep scouting for strikers because I'm going to need guys to come in and play backup, and I'm also going to need to have guys that I can sell in the future as well. End of the year, we are top of League 2. Bounce back season went hard, huh? And this is the Gillingham team. Oi, Kiang, by the way, is a gold card. Okay, didn't know that happened. Yunt as well. We got to check the value on some of these players. We got to check the value. 23 mil. Oh my god. Okay, but their contract's expiring in a year. That's not good. What if I was to try and do it now for either of these guys? 5.7k. That works. I can afford that apparently. Setia, I can do him as well. And other than him, I actually don't care that much. I can do Yunt, Kovacev, and Ung into next year. Massive jumps though in rating. +7, 5, 6, 6 as well for Gia. That's really good. If I get 25 million for Kiang, I mean, that's way more than enough to sort out my youth academy for a while. I found one guy here, Nadir Yassin. He's really not. My plan is to just kind of leave him here for a while. I mean, he's 16, so I can leave him here for like another year or so, something like that. All my scouts are back. I'm not going to send them out. And I have 731k left over. That should be enough to sort contracts for a little while, so we shouldn't need to worry about losing any of our best players just yet. We're going into League 1 next season, and we could be going straight up to the championship once again. Okay, into the next season, we got to get coaches again. Oh boy, I could probably get another attacking coach. Oh, lovely. 2 spaces, and I have enough. enough. So we can get another attacking coach and another defensive coach. Okay, go for this 2,000 euro 4-star guy. That works. And that's probably enough to do contracts as well. Okay, sweet. Heading into League One, we are ready to absolutely crush this division. I'm gonna have to sell someone soon. I'm hoping by the end of this year, Kiang is gonna be worth a lot, like 70, 80 million, maybe more. If we do have to sell Kiang, I better scout for another central midfielder. But we can find a really good center mid. We have Yassine here, but we can do better. I don't have loads of money to send on scouting missions, so I'm gonna have to send these guys to niche countries again. Thailand for 9 months, although that doesn't really sound like work. Let's go to Kazakhstan for 9 months, look for a center mid. And then Africa again. Let's go to Mozambique for 9 months, still looking for a center mid. All we need is one guy, but if we find 2 or 3 or 4 or however many, that'd be great. But you know, we only really need one guy, and nothing from our first scout report, but that's okay. We better do the development plans actually of the players that we do have, and by the players that I do have, I mean the starting 11 and literally nobody else, because I don't care about anyone else. I actually haven't touched the development plans in literally years. Yeah, we need to change them. Chiang, playmaker development plan OP. Diop, playmaker development plan OP, although he does better on half winger, so we'll put him on half winger. Other than that, we're all ready to go. Okay, development plans are done. Let's just go straight to the end of the season. I expect this team to get promoted from League One, definitely. The weak points are Welch and Wanyika. Other than them, oh, and Mir as well. Other than them, everyone else is 71 rated or above. So let's watch the development. I can do my own scouting, that's no problem. I'll go 2 months at a time, and I'll see you at the end of the year. And we're back at the end of the season, and we're top of the league. Of course we are. And check it out, I find some center midfielders as well. Celestino Martins and Bantao as well, who's 14, and then Nadir Yassin, he's still really good. To be honest, I'm going to promote Nadir Yassin. I'm also going to promote Celestino Martins, although I will put him on playmaker just because it's the most OP. This is what the rest of the team looks like, and it's nuts. Kiang is 83 rated. Okay, well, what does that make him in terms of value? Because he's 21 years old, he's 83 rated, he's the highest potential midfielder in the world. He's 55 million. Great. And I've entered contract negotiations with him. That's definitely an error. I did not mean that, because I cannot pay him. I have 148k. I have literally nothing for this guy, and I can give him like a 3-year extension with no release clause, but he's gonna want stacks. Although, wait, I could pay him 70, 80k. I'm gonna give him 100k a week. What? Seriously? Oh my god. Okay, he's just, can I do that with other players as well? Because that's really cheap. Okay, I probably shouldn't give him 100k because I do need to pay other players as well. Let's give Huang like 40k, and he says yes. We don't need to do his contract for ages. What the hell? That's amazing. Okay, great. Oh, that was easy. Well, oh, DR. We can give him a renewal. Nice. What about Wanyika? I can pay him as well. What about no, okay. Rafa Mir? Yeah, takes an extension. Oh, brilliant. And everyone else I basically don't care about. That's great. Whoa. I actually don't even know how I did that. Anyway, yeah, the Gillingham team's nuts. We can get promoted straight to the Premier League next season. I'd love to keep Kiang if I can, even for one more season, because his price is going to shoot up. Like, his value has gone up 141% this year. It's going to double again if he goes up +6 again. He goes to an 89 overall. Like, he's going to get into the 100 millions and maybe more. But let's see what happens next season, because we have no money left, and we are going to need money eventually. It's just, when is that going to be? Is it going to be this season coming, or is it going to be the season after? This is what the Gillingham team looks like. Gillingham, I should say. Yeah, going into the next season. Nothing for us to change. I'm happy with this team. Let's go and crush it next year. We have Yassine and Martins waiting in the wings. We also have Bantao in the academy, but there's nothing for us to change. We just keep on moving. Let's go and crush the championship. The championship season is over, and we lost in the playoff semi-final. Yeah, damn. We finished 4th, and then championship playoffs. Oh, we lost in the semi-finals on penalties. Damn. So close though. We're still broke as hell. 134k in the bank. That ain't nothing, but Kiang is up to an 87, which is good. He's now Champions League quality. We're just waiting for everyone else to catch up. Nyunt is up to an 85, but some players aren't up at all. Setia is only up 1 rating. He has 1 year left on his deal. We got to give him a new contract. He'll take that. Lovely stuff. Any other new deals that we need to give here? Oh, Welch we need to do. No, okay, we'll do that next year. Other than him, we're good. Okay, 121.5 million for Quan Kiang. That could set us up for the rest of the simulation, you know. But it would be sad. It would be sad. I don't know. I don't want to sell him. But I mean, like, come on. We have the perfect center mid waiting in the ranks to just take his spot. Although he is 19 ratings lower. Like, he is literally perfect. I think we have to sell Kiang, because we're going to have contracts to do. Although we have Bantao as well, who's 15, who is 69 rated, +7 for the year at the age of 15. Okay. Well, see, what we could do is just sell him. That could actually work. Okay, right. Well, maybe we don't need to sell. Maybe we can be a little bit clever about this. Okay, well, let's go to next season in the championship with more development under our belts. We should absolutely walk the league next year for sure. So, for example, if I was to try and sell, yeah, Celestino Martins is 2.8 million, man. That's not bad at all. Like, that actually might be all we need. Not even kidding. Especially if I can pull off those contracts again late in the year where it doesn't cost that much. I could be able to pull this off. I could be able to make this work. Anyway, I'm not going to make any drastic changes. I'm happy with this team. We'll see what we can do about Bantao. He looks ridiculous. If I got him at the start of the simulation, I would be buzzing. But anyway, oh, let's check the guys on our transfer list. It's been a while, right? They're both 80 rated. Kongju is with Roma and Al Rashidi is with KSP. Cool. That's a similar trajectory to us as well. We'll see them them up there. We'll see them in the Premier League next year. Well, they won't be in the Premier League, but you know what I mean. They're Premier League quality. We will be too by the end of this season. We're at the end of the season. Tell me we're in the Premier League. We are 109 points. It's a record-breaking championship season. The most points ever secured in the championship in 1 year. Excellent stuff. Good stuff, Gillingham. Let's go. This is the team. Whoa, big jump. We are so back. We are so back. I'm still broke as hell. 224k. The budget does naturally crawl up over the course of seasons, but only by like a couple, like tens of thousands, which I mean for a football club is like basically nothing, especially a football club going to the Premier League. We're going to be broke as hell. Chang submitted a transfer request. He just wanted a new contract. I gave him less money and now he's happy for some reason. Okay, thanks, Chang. I can do other contracts as well, despite the fact that I'm completely broke for some reason. I don't know why they're cool with this. Okay, they're actually not. Okay, that's fine. I'll just do it later. Our top scorer is Welch up front. Cool. And then it's Kiang in midfield. Our superstar, our talisman. He's not the most valuable player though. Nyunt is 170 million. Jesus. The two Myanmar players, which is not the nation I expected to be leading the way here, but we do have 3 of them in the team, I believe. Yeah, we do. Our centre mid, our CDM, and our centre back, our captain, and our best player are both from Myanmar. Very interesting. Very cool. I like it. But yeah, we were ready for the Premier League last year. We were definitely ready this year. And Bantao, oh, 74 rated. He's 16 now, so we can promote him to the first team. And if we ever do need money, we can sell Martins and Bantao. So we just have that money store, just not as physical currency, but as assets instead. It's a very capitalist way of looking at it. But anyway, Bantao is worth 10 million. Martins is worth 6 million. So put them together, 16 million. I know, quick maths. 16.5 to be specific. That's enough. That should cover us for the rest of the simulation. So we have the team that we needed. We have the money that will get us through the rest of the simulation. It's exactly what we need. Let's keep on going. Let's go to the Premier League. Let's see how much we can impact it in our first year. Our first Premier League season is in the books and we're immediately in the Champions League. Look at this. 3rd place in 1 year. We could finish 2nd with a good result on the final day. Man City have to lose or draw to Sunderland and we need to beat QPR. I fancy our chances against QPR. I fancy Man City's chances against Sunderland as well. We still, if we just get a win on the final day, we are sorted. Look at this team, boys. With no money in the back, with no money in the bank, we've had to sell to buy and we still have this quality team. It's amazing. I haven't had to sell Kiang yet and I hopefully don't have to. Our sentiments have probably gone up in value now as well. Bantao up to 24 million. Perfect. Martin 6.5, but Bantao, I mean 24 million covers us completely. And it's not like central midfielders are going to go out of style. So he'll hold that value forever and ever. And we also have Yassine as well if we need him. Forgot about him. Anyway, sorry Yassine. Yeah, look, team's really good. Don't need to tell you. And our top scorer is Welch up front, Kiang from midfield. And then we have Hwang and then Wanyika off the left. Amazing. Wanyika, the OG, the original wonder kid. We beat Sunderland last week and now we need them to do a favour for us against Man City. We get the win against QPR convincingly. Bantao with a goal off the bench, but yeah, Man City do beat Sunderland. We don't finish 2nd, we finish 3rd. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Either way, guaranteed Champions League football next season. It's a dominant year for us. And our money has crept up even more to 731k, which works for me. I mean, I won't complain with free money. It's not being given by the board. It's just kind of slowly bleeding in through like shirt sales and stuff, I think. Bits and bobs like that. Like it's not through like the board giving us money, I guess. Therefore, I don't feel like it's unfair. And also it's like nothing. So I don't really care. Let's keep moving. And now that we're in the new season with this team, I have literally nothing to do. Coaches are good. Development plans are good. Contracts. Okay, yeah, we do need to do contracts. But I have like 731k, which for some reason is enough to give these guys massive contracts. Okay, sure. Doesn't really make sense, but I guess I'll take it. I'll fly through development plans myself. Let's go to the end of this season. Let's see how we do in our first Champions League year with this team. With a budget of like 1% of our transfer budget. With €1 in the budget, we've done so well. Let's see if we can win it all. Let's see if we can win Europe's biggest prize. And we are immediately in the Champions League final. That's how good this team is. And we suffer in the Premier League because of it, but I think I can live with that. We prioritize European competition, and with this team, we deserve to be there. Look at Nyun, 95 overall. Kiang, 95 too. 90 rated midfield completely. Like, it's ridiculously good, this team is. And we did it with barely a cent in the back. I mean, we have 800k in the bank, which is more than barely a cent, but you know what I mean. Look, it's better than most other football clubs, especially like the super small ones. But I mean, when it comes to the Premier League, 800k is nothing. It's money we've accrued from menial tasks, I suppose, from jersey sales and stuff like that. To be fair, I would buy a Wanyika jersey. I would buy a Kiang jersey. I would buy a Nyun's jersey, especially with a Champions League badge on it, with you know, the little one they have in the Champions League that shows the amount of wins. Yeah, do you know what? That was a terrible thing. I'm very tired. I'm also not well. I don't know if you can tell by the redness on my nose. Anyway, Tottenham to play on the final day. It doesn't really matter what happens here. We're going to the Champions League final, so I actually don't care. And a symphony has never sounded sweeter. Champions League final with like nothing spent, literally. Actually, hold on. No, it is something spent. It's a single euro. We started off this video with a single euro. That's all the investment we needed. On our way to the job interview, we found a euro, and that's the euro that we used to take over the world. And it's a sweet story. story, really. The video will end here, regardless of whether we win or lose the Champions League final, because quite frankly, we're on the biggest stage. It's just a matter of getting over the line. Can we win the Champions League against Leipzig with this team? And the winner is Gillingham. Barely in extra time. It's Yassine. Wow, it's the Moroccan, right? It's the Moroccan that we found on our scouting mission. It's our backup that we didn't even care about. When we needed him most, he showed up. How many goals did he score all year? He's got 9 goals, which is pretty good, and 1 in the Champions League final, 5 in the Champions League in total. And we have done it with 1% budget, with a single euro. We've taken over European football with this youth team. Like, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, check out this video next. It's tailored for your taste. Thank you so much once again for watching, and I'll see you all next time.